Okay.
Okay,
Hi.
Hi, I'm super excited about this.
So, this is the second episode of Quarter Life Crisis. Actually,
Right.
do you want to know why I created Quarter Life Crisis?
Definitely, I was super curious about it. In fact, this is the second
Second
episode.
episode, yeah, so it's pretty new. So, Quarter Life Crisis is where I think, how young are you now?
24,
24, and I'm 25.
exactly a quarter.
Yes, exactly. So, the thing that I've seen so far from our age group, right, whether you're working, whether you are studying, right, is that people always ask, what do I want to do?
Oh, that's very true.
That's their quarter life crisis.
Yes.
And that's why I want to create this podcast, is to give value to the listeners on the different experience of people who have done something with their life at their quarter life crisis. So that's why we have here Darryl. So
Right.
Darryl is from
Shuga.
Shuga.
So it's SHUGA, Shuga.
Shuga, alright?
Right.
So Shuga, and he's a salesperson.
Yes.
Why I brought him here is that if you follow him at d.n.y.k,
You're right.
is that I tell you his branding or his social media Instagram stories basically, right, it's pretty motivating. Like every single day you say have a great day, and then the in the middle is like all your leads or all your meetings with all the different
Merchant partners.
that you do as a salesperson.
Mm.
So before that, right, what made you want to do sales?
Very good question. So I shared on my own personal page that prior to all this, I was just another young teenager, who's chasing after girls, and I didn't know what I wanted. Only after which, a wake-up call from my dad, most probably, I would say a wake-up call. He said this sentence, other than playing games, going clubbing and chasing girls, what are you good at? So that's where I had a very huge shift, in a sense, quarter life crisis.
Yeah.
Figuring out my identity. So I did a mind map. I realized that my strength is actually chasing after girls. Let's just be very real. I'm not judging myself, right? So what was the product? I was the product. I was the salesman. So I was thinking, what if I can use it in a very effective way, or like something more useful for my career? So that's where I was at that point of time. That's where I think I was busy meddling with Carousel as well, when Carousel was still very new. So I was pretty inspired that, like, oh, the tech scene seems cool, seems fun. So I was still a poly kid, right? Poly kid, maybe about 21 or whatnot, 21. So after which I joined the army. Before leaving army, I told myself, for sure, I will be working in the tech startup and I'll be doing sales. And true enough, it actually happened.
Yeah.
So I disregard the salary. Even though I'm a diploma holder, I took up an internship.
Yeah.
So it was $800, I think.
Oh wow.
And through that, without
$800,
any concrete, sales experience,
yeah,
I just hard sell, got the internship, and I got a full-time job after which, and ta-da, that's how I started my sales.
Ta-da!
Right.
And you don't really have any like education background related
Honestly,
to
no,
sales, right?
not at all.
Yeah, exactly. And I myself, for those who don't know, don't have a degree, and I'm currently like a software developer at this tech startup also lah.
Right.
Yeah, so I just proved my worth. I just proved that I could do the work, and yeah, I started same as you as an intern, paid a bit more like 1,000.
Yeah.
1,000. I mean, but still though, and then after that, I got a full-time job out of it. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's why like I feel like I could like connect, because what you have gone through so far is what something I've gone through.
Just that in a different industry,
Yeah, different
right?
industry,
Different
but
skill set.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just you gone through a skill that you have no experience in,
Yes.
or very little experience in. Just grind it through.
Exactly. To add on to that, right? Honestly, after I hard sell myself to get the first intern, okay, it was a 2-month internship. I sold myself so damn hard. I told the manager that, like, oh, prior to this, I built a little small business in army.
Yeah.
I did this sales internship before, and it was all smoke. Okay, it was all nonsense. But when I actually was executing the first month, I got 0 sales. It was super embarrassing. I swear to God, super embarrassing. I actually had to approach him. I'm like, hey manager, I suck. Can you teach me?
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Okay.
I ate the humble pie. The second month, he actually shared with me tips and tricks like hunting and versus farming, things like that. Very sales theory. So it kind of really woke me up, and I sent more emails. I didn't care about the cold calls that got rejected, that kind of stuff. And true enough, I doubled his KPI, and that's how I scored a full-time job with them.
Nice.
So I think essentially, like what you say, is the greed.
Yeah.
It's okay if you say you don't know.
Yeah.
Just show them that you're willing to learn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
One thing that I'm very curious, right? I just want to ask you, when you were working for that company as an intern,
Yeah.
do you actually care about the money?
No.
Honest.
Honestly, it didn't. Because, right, this is a story that I like to share.
Right.
Because the technology that I was learning, right, it's called Flutter by Google.
Okay.
And Flutter is basically a cross-platform. Basically, with one code base, you can build iOS and Android.
Okay,
So
understand.
current companies, right, they hire 2 engineers to build iOS engineer, Android engineer. But Google has created this framework to solve this problem, to have one code base, one engineer to build for both iOS and Android
Interesting.
platform. I saw the huge amount of traction. Like I could see the futures. Like this is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
big.
yeah. You will surely be big.
No, it is big.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I was right. So I was so bought into the idea to the point that
Yes.
back then, right, before I joined this company called PS Love, right,
Yep.
I joined this other company called Internship. So previously my company, what they do is that they do edu-technology lah. They go to different schools to teach different kind of technology such as
Okay.
game development, blockchain,
Yes.
not crypto
Right.
and many other stuff. So I learned a lot. But then at that point of time, I was still wondering what I want to do with programming. Like
Okay.
all these technologies are cool, but it's like, what is one thing that I want to do? So and then I found Flutter, and it also ties into initially I wanted to also build apps, like mobile apps.
Yes.
So that ties in very well. So I got so motivated to the point that after my internship, right, I went to this library and just studied Flutter.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
every single day. Like I just keep on doing. I don't understand. No, just do.
Just
keep on
do,
Buy
right?
the tutorials. Do. And then by chance and LinkedIn and by probability and the math, because I believe in that.
Yes.
My co-founder now found me on LinkedIn because I updated my LinkedIn saying I was exploring Alexa skill, data science and Flutter.
Interesting.
And then
And you got it.
I got it. Yeah.
Right.
Like, yeah.
I think essentially, just to sum up what you just said, right?
Yeah.
It's really the passion and that curiosity that you have towards Flutter
Correct.
that drove you towards where you are today.
Yes.
Right?
I'm really it's really a lot of work.
A lot of work. But I mean, if let's say I just being very honest and straightforward, okay? For me as a salesperson, people will always think that like money comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Definitely the commission.
Yes.
Agree?
Yes.
So I just want to say for myself at least, at one point in time I was really blinded by money. But it was short term. Means the motivation that pushes me every day, right, is limited. But when I look beyond, means like why you might be curious why I document my sales journey.
Correct.
Honestly, right, sales is damn painful. If I don't do that, right, I don't have that drive to carry on every day. So in a sense, right, that documentation keeps me going. That's one.
That's
Number two,
nice.
knowing that like my own day-to-day basis operations or like activities, right, can have an external ripple effect to impact more salespeople out there. It really drives me a lot of satisfaction.
Yes.
That is why I do what I do. That is why I do what I do. It's not really just the commission.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. That's why that's me.
Yeah, because I also feel the same way. Like as a software developer at this current day and age, right, you're being paid a lot. But the thing is, right, that was my initial reason for me to learn programming.
Yes.
Is to find a job without a degree and high pay. You could say sales. Yes, sales also give you a lot of money if you do very well. But also I chanced upon this article that started my programming skills. I graduated with applied drama and psychology in Singapore Poly.
Sorry, come again. Applied what?
Applied drama and psychology.
Drama and psychology.
Yes.
And now you're in programming.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like my diploma is shit. Like,
Okay,
honestly,
okay.
It's a very fun time in poly. Like, I enjoy like, but in terms of the long term, nope, no job, nope, nothing at all. Okay, if you're very passionate, I'm not saying, I have mixed feelings, but if you're very passionate, go for it. It's a hard journey, but go for it.
Yeah.
But other than that, right, you want to find a job is really hard because the industry is very small or not. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Just very small. Yeah,
It's just not for him. That's it.
yeah, it's not for him. I'm a very expressive guy, but I feel like in terms of like applied drama kind of industry, it's very small. And psychology itself, I wouldn't fit in because you just read research paper for the rest of your life. I mean, if you love that, if you love knowledge or want to be academia, go ahead. But anyway, so either way, I couldn't get into uni because I was not say I was dumb lah. I didn't meet the criteria of Singaporeans.
Right.
So
right,
3.5
right.
and above. Okay, I scored 3.0. I think it's okay.
Hey, high five, me too.
Hey, really? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
really.
There's so much in common. Anyway,
Yes.
so yeah, then I found an article saying that if you go these 3 months of programming course, right, you can find a job. I googled software developer pay. What the fuck? Yeah, then
Yeah.
I was, yeah. And then luckily, no. The thing is, programming is hard.
Yes.
It's very very hard if you don't have an experience. But if you like the challenge, right, it's for you lah. Legit. It's really for you because it's damn challenging. And once you know something, there will be more challenges.
Since he's promoting programming, I'll promote sales as well.
Yeah, why not?
Sales
Yeah.
is super rewarding. Like
Right?
when you actually can close someone forking out money to buy your product, buy your
Correct.
service, or believe in you, I think
Yeah.
it's amazing. To me, at least.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. And the thing is now, like, yeah, it's like either any kind of skills that you want to do, right? I feel like it's still very hard to be good at it lah.
Definitely, we are still learning as well.
Yeah, we're still learning. I'm still learning as a software developer.
Yeah.
I think you're still learning being a better salesperson
Of course,
also, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So being like a salesperson, since you're not motivated by the money, so can you share how much you
Yeah, to be very frank, I
Okay.
just make 3 plus 3 odd, right? And my commission prior to this in the other company, right?
yeah.
It's a fixed based, right?
meaning-
Meaning you say per acquisition of a certain client,
Yeah.
I get the fixed amount,
Oh,
right? Upfront means
oh,
like let's
okay.
just use $20 for example.
Mm,
So personally, I don't believe that that is sustainable.
yeah.
Meaning to say, you work hard today, you earn whatever you make, and that's it. It stops there. Yeah. So I'm someone who prefer a recurring income, something like a financial
definitely.
insurance, financial advisor kind of scheme. So personally, I prefer that, right? So to me, like I mentioned, it's really not just the commission; it's the company, the belief
Yeah.
that I'm gambling down on, the belief of the founder, right? So what the founder sees in this company, what he want to achieve, and if I believe in him, I'll go all out for him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
own
yeah.
take on it.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I'm in the startup. So
Mm.
I personally cannot handle the MNC world.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about startups because like they don't really have a lot. Yeah, so they
You're
make
right.
do-
You're right.
Yeah, like for me, I'm in a startup also lah.
Yeah.
So they really make do of what they have and they try their best to achieve what they envision for.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
And then
So
selling the vision.
The big dream.
Yeah, the big dream of them. Hopefully
Making somewhere, making something and being somewhere, right? Yeah.
Correct. Because just starting from somewhere like nothing is really very hard.
It's very hard.
Yeah, it's really very hard.
So, since we are on the topic of startup as well,
Uh-huh.
so personally, I feel that like, in time to come, I will want to do something on my own as well. So
okay.
I'm just trying to like put myself in the environment whereby
Yeah.
people are very entrepreneurial,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
People are
yeah,
very
yeah.
resourceful. See
Yeah.
how they actually adapt or answer different situations.
Mm-hmm.
That is my biggest takeaway for being in a startup environment.
Yeah.
Of course, there's
Yeah.
ups and downs. Sometimes it scares me to know that our company is burning X amount of money every month.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But with that being said, it kind of prepares me if let's say I'm gonna do something in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm here, lah.
Yeah, and yeah, I also feel the same way because like startup is the best environment for you to learn.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like just because you're in the environment, because you are so close knit to each other, whether it's marketing,
Yes,
the
yes,
founder,
yes.
you learn. It's by
You're right.
osmosis, so you just learn on how the person make decisions, how the person interact with different people. that kind of thing.
Correct.
So that's why I feel like startup is the best place for you to learn. I mean, if you want recurring amount of money which is very high, then go for those big companies lah.
Yeah, correct. So just to add on that, so if you are someone who wants to learn as much as possible, okay. Prior to this, right, let me just share with you some struggle I was facing when I was in army,
Okay.
right? Definitely you will hear this. Go for SME or MNC. Do you struggle
First
with
of all,
that?
I wasn't from the army lah. I was from the police.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
But go for SME, MNC.
You know what I mean, right? Those struggles, right?
Ah.
Should we get an MNC job, a SME job, a startup, or whatnot?
Yeah.
Definitely, I will. I mean, at one point in time, I was struggling. Like, what is more suitable for me,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So, I think it boils down to number one, your personality. Number two, what is your aspiration? Means do you want to be a top CEO or whatnot? Versus do you want to build something on your own? Or when it comes to personality, right? Are you someone who's very rigid? You want structure,
Yeah.
you want stability,
Yeah.
or are you someone who's very adventurous?
Mm-hmm.
You don't mind don't mind getting delayed payments. So I mean, you know what I'm saying, your delayed salary.
Yeah.
You want to learn a lot from the founders,
Correct.
the team.
Yes.
So these are the things that you can consider before you embark a journey.
So more towards knowing yourself, and I really do believe in like really knowing yourself.
Yes.
Like I really do believe that you should take personality tests.
100%.
100%.
What's yours?
The easy ENFJ.
ENFJ, yes.
Okay, I don't know. I keep on forgetting, but I know I'm the protagonist.
Protagonist. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. That I'm a campaigner, so it's ENFP for sure.
Oh, I think
Yes.
ENFJ.
J, is it?
I think J.
Right.
Yeah. So okay, but for that, I think I forgot what's the personality test. The 21, is it 21 personality?
16%. Yes, correct. 16
Yeah, so
personalities.
that's a pretty
.com.
popular personality test. But I found one that was really something that really cut through me, because I feel like this kind of personality test, right? I feel it's a big fluff.
Right.
So this personality test, right? It's called They're called Enneagram. Have you heard of
Enneagram. Yeah, heard of it.
It's 9 personalities.
Right.
Yeah. So Enneagram is basically, from what they proclaim, it's since centuries. Like it's even longer than the 21 personalities. The
16.
ENFJ.
Yeah, you're 16. Yeah.
So these 9 personalities, the Enneagram, right, has different personalities, like the same, but it's just that it has been researched for a very long time. So my personality is the asserter. So the asserter is basically someone who don't give a damn about anybody else. So you just wear whatever, you just do whatever, nothing will just and then that deep cuts, because right, I'm the only for myself, right, I'm the person, right, who will never follow anybody. I will never, like, if everyone choose yellow, I will choose purple. I remember one time, right, when I was in kindergarten, everyone chose popular colors like orange, blue, red, whatever. I was the only person with a purple balloon.
Really?
And I was damn happy about it, because I knew I was like different. Like, yes.
Yeah.
So then from there I was like, oh shit, like,
that's
oh
you.
my God, that's me, man.
Yeah,
like,
that's just you.
It's like really, if I wear very like out of the blue, like I don't really care about my clothes. Like I don't care, because I know that I'm special, because I'm not normal. Like I love being not normal.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
So it's like with this kind of personality test, that's why I feel like it's very important. It's even more important than money making skills, because if you know what you're good at, right, what you are naturally good, because I don't believe that everybody is born the same. Everybody is born very differently.
Yes.
And there's always a intrinsic personality that's always stuck with you no matter what kind of situation.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
that's why I feel like personality test is like the number one thing you should really be good at, like self-awareness, like what Gary Vee, both of us have
Always talk about, right?
self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
Yeah, and that really cut me through. So like, if you have the time, or for you guys, just go research Enneagram, and then you will learn more about it, because this Enneagram thing is like, I think it's pretty powerful lah. That's the only test, right, that really hit me hard. Other tests,
Enneagram.
right, okay lah, I know I'm a leader lah, all of this lah, I know. Since secondary school I know, but the Enneagram one, fuck, this one like
damn good, damn
good,
solid.
Because it talks
I'll go and check
to
it
you
out.
about it talks to you about how you which kind of personality you are also towards when you're in terms of stress, or in terms of non-stress or happiness.
Okay.
So they tell you about that also. At the same time, what are the different personalities that you ties in also. So it's like you have one core, and then you have like two other wings, they say, that you also will go into. For like asserter, you might be an adventurer one, which I am. I like new experiences.
Yes.
So you are not only one, but you're a mix of something.
Interesting.
So it's a very interesting concept, rather than the ENFJ, where they just fit you into
throw you one, right?
Just one.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that.
Okay,
yeah,
agree.
That's why I feel like Enneagram really helps. So this
I'll
is
give
like
that a try.
Personality thing.
Yeah.
How's my sales speech?
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm sold. I will go and check it out right now. Yeah.
No, and that's what I feel about sales, is because you really need to believe in what you sell.
100%.
Right?
I can see.
Right.
Your belief is
like,
your passion for the Enneagram thing.
Yeah,
you know.
It's like you can feel it. It's like the truth. You can't sense the bullshit, because I've gone through it. Like it's very easy. So like, for those people who wants to be a salesperson, what is like one advice for them?
Okay, good question. I think. Oh, that's a very valid question. For a salesperson, what's the number one thing to have? Is it
Number one thing, yeah.
integrity? I think that's very, very important. So at any given time, right, you shouldn't sell just for the commission, or just sell to hit the KPI. It's all about integrity.
I think you can feel it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So personally, at least for me, I compromised my integrity once for short-term gains, commissions. So it wasn't really a good feeling.
Yeah.
And it kind of devalued my own principles, my own brand, my name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make DNYK or Darryl Ng look as good as before just for money.
Yeah.
So from there on, I try not to do such nonsense. In fact, I avoid such doing nonsense. That was the given. I'll say that the experience molded me to who I am today, where I'm not chasing money for money, but chasing for value. Really. So I'm very thankful for what I've gone through. Nobody's perfect, but that's why I say number one thing very important is integrity.
Yeah, I think that's a value that everyone, not only salesperson like everyone should have also because people can just feel it
Right.
Yeah, it's like when you sell something, like just now I just wholeheartedly just say this is what you should do. No. And then for those people, it's like okay you should try anagram. I think it's pretty good. Like then give all those statistics or whatnot. It's like you just don't feel it
Yes, that's true. That's true.
That connection, I feel.
You're right.
Right. And then also something about you that I find it very interesting is that you really speak like I could sense the truth that you speak from whatever you do, and then and how you portray it's like really honest. That's why I feel like that's why I only go for those people that I want to interview. I guess I have a very good sense of interviewing people.
Right.
I only choose certain people. I don't anyhow choose people to
I'm very honored.
Yeah. Honestly, because I know certain people might be true, sometimes might be fake. Instagram does that.
Of course.
What you are.
That's true. At scale,
At scale, And then the thing is you have to go to a lot of places for your sales meeting, or you want to secure a deal and such, right? It's a very tiring job, right?
100%. Very tired.
Damn tired. It's
very tired.
One day it's the thing. Okay, that's why I don't like about social media or media itself.
Yeah.
You portray a static picture.
Yes.
You never see
what's behind the scenes.
What's behind the scene. I honestly I think we discussed about this if someone follow you with a camera, right? I tell you, people's like, oh my god, Darryl, you do that?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Right, because it's good that you document. That's perfect. But it's that's the thing about static images. They only show certain parts. That's why I always love doing for me, I share motion.
Yeah, that's what I want to learn as well.
So that's why I feel even though with that static images, right, I know that you secure deals, right? I know it's hard, I know
right.
You have to
the whole process.
Yeah, and then you have to walk here, walk there, walk
to all the restaurants and whatnot.
And then you have to get leads at the same time. So actually, you are also quite, I don't know, this is my perspective. You are quite proficient in your time. You don't make any time waste. After you finish, right? I got this store. Maybe I go inside.
You are right. You're right.
So,
okay.
So that's why you don't waste time. You just go.
You're right.
If you are, I guess you're an over performer. If you really want to hit a certain milestone, right? You have so many hours in a day. Not so little hours in a day. You can stretch but it will lead to burnout.
It will.
Yeah, so that's why I feel every time you post, right, it's oh my god, this guy keep on doing every single day. Not every single day, like weekends now,
just chill, just
right?
rest.
But it's 5 days straight. Oh my god.
So I think just to add on the point, right, about maximizing time. So for example, once we sign a restaurant, okay, for my job context, we have to train them. So during the training, we have to revisit. You know what I'm saying? So I will go to the neighbors and ask for name cards, and that's how you continue getting leads. And you carry forward. Alternatively, you ask your existing merchants to just ask, hey, by any chance, do you have anybody to refer me?
Correct.
So it really forces you to be resourceful, so that you know that go back to a point, maximize whatever they have. Yeah. So it's good because I personally love this. I like being thrown a given question, right, and you see how you adapt or react to that. So it really hones my survival instinct. I say that's why I like backpacking. You know what I mean? So everything that I do is kind of in sync. Right. I like backpacking. I like sales. I like entrepreneurship. I like, to be honest, gambling as well at times. I
mean, life is a gamble lah.
That's true. So it kind of hones my survival instinct, my risk appetite, and all this. And it boils back down to self-awareness. Right? If I don't know that I like all this, I wouldn't have taken interest, improve my skill set on them.
Risk taker.
Correct.
You're a risk taker. I don't know if I'm a risk taker.
Personally, what I notice about you, right, is that you spend really a lot of effort on your video editing, which wow me. on what? Yeah, why would you like
do so much
so
effort,
much effort?
on
Yes,
this
correct.
video
On this
that might
video.
not, blew up or even
Yeah,
not sponsored,
yeah.
right?
Like, why? Like, what's your
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, what's my why? Yeah, that's a very good question. The thing is, right, I love to be the center of attention.
Okay, high five to that. Me
Okay.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's why we click so well.
Yeah.
So the thing is, social media gives, like, I really love social media. I think like everybody thinks like, social media is just for you to post stuff. Yeah, this one can be your whole career. You tell like, so okay. So basically, like, that's why I'm very interested in social media. Is because, right, it fits my personality and your personality.
100%.
Because you can document. Everyone can see you.
Yes.
So everyone can see through your bullshit. Everyone can see through your truths. Everyone can see every actions that you do. You sure not you want to do this? You sure not you want to do this?
Yeah.
All of this kind of aspect really helps because like it builds you as a better person. And because our personality is, we are more, I guess, expressive.
Outspoken, yes.
Outspoken, right? That's why we could easily do these kind of videos. And I love it. It's something that I just love it. It's,
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Like I don't expect sponsors to come to me. I don't expect money to come to me. I just like doing
It just makes you happy.
it just makes me happy. I love sharing, so I just share through social media.
Me too.
Yeah,
okay, one thing I wanna ask, were you a class clown? Were you a class clown?
Yes.
High five. Class clowns out there. Yeah, next time you be like this.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, okay. See, the reason why, right, is because we are self-aware.
Correct.
We know that we were class clowns. We know that we like attention,
Yes.
and in a sense, we are not saying that it's good nor it's bad. It's just us.
It's just us, yeah.
It's just us. How we are using
Correct.
it to derive happiness. That's all.
Yeah. If you're an introvert, you don't like social media, that's fine. That's the thing. You really have to know. You really have to know who you are and just really drive deeper to your actual core. That's why I really care about this Enneagram or personality test. I had one conversation with my friend.
Okay.
And she's like the opposite of me lah. She likes art. She likes abstract stuff. And definitely she doesn't like money, or she's not into business all lah. And then she was happy for me because I fit what media have portrayed success. And I told her, no, that's what media portrays success.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. But that's what I am good at, or what internally I am. You are an artist. You know abstract stuff.
We don't know.
We don't know. I once went to a museum. Somebody explained to me about the arts. Right, almost want to fall asleep.
Me too.
So I was like, I know art is not for me.
Yes.
But it might be for you. And the thing is, there are artists that out there that are very famous. They got famous because they showcase what they are good at. Art skills, abstract art, whatever. So that's why I feel like you don't have to compare. A lot of people have to compare. It's like, oh my god, I'm an introvert. And then like,
am I good or am I bad?
Yeah. It's like, but no, like your introversion is good. That means you do jobs that is not good for us or bad for us better.
Right. Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's true. That's true.
So
means as an introvert, you have your own unique strength.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. So
Everyone
maybe
has
you're
their own
more
strengths.
meticulous. I don't know.
Correct.
Just that I'm not.
Yeah.
So
I'm not also.
yeah, exactly. It's just that we are more outspoken. So maybe
Yes.
I would say interacting people is our strength. I don't know. So another thing that I use personally to figure out myself better was just experimenting, trying,
Yes,
tasting.
trying it out. Yes.
Meaning to say, like I was sharing with him. No, did I share with you? I actually
What?
bought a plant.
No, you didn't.
Right, I didn't. Yeah, so I just bought a plant because
it's
a
your
book
Instagram
is on my
story.
Instagram story. Yes, correct.
Yes.
It's so basically I wrote a book and it said that if you want to train patience, you got to plant a seed. You know,
yes.
things like that. So theoretically it sounds fancy, but let's just try it out and see how it goes. Because I've never tried. If someone asks me how do you what are your thoughts on it? I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're in life, right? You shouldn't be saying I don't know. You should be saying I've tried. I like it or I don't.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
So that's something that I realized, and I'll say working towards.
Yeah.
Like for example, pottery. Have you tried
Pottery. I think I tried it when I was younger.
Right. Do you like it?
I like it. It's very hands-on.
Right. See,
Yeah.
I don't know because I never tried. So that's what we need to eliminate. We need to we need to say lesser I don't know. We should say more of I've tried. Yes or no. That's it.
Yes.
So I think that's what life is all about. Really.
Yeah. And I feel that's why I really like to. That's why this podcast is helpful, is because sometimes they are unable to try for a certain reason, whatever lah. That's why this podcast helps them, giving value to like, oh, I hear this person's story, or for example a salesperson or bazaar store owner, right? At least they know it's like maybe they entice them or maybe they don't. So
Oh
at least
yeah,
they
yeah.
will have that checklist.
It's like
a matter of
it's like
time.
a preview.
Yes,
Right.
sneak preview. Yes, I
Sneak
want to give
preview.
sneak preview to
Right.
everybody's life
Yeah,
and their
yeah.
occupation and whatsoever.
So people will be like, hey, that's interesting or that's not
Correct.
interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Then it's like, because sometimes it's just for them to lean forward, to step forward to
Yes.
that thing that they want
To test and
achieve.
to try. And
Correct,
yeah, I
correct.
know what you mean.
So that's why that was my initial plan of a podcast, to just
Give me some airtime.
okay.
So if you are keen,
sorry.
right? So if you're keen in sales or anything, yeah, just hit me up on d.n.y.k. I mean, I'm always free to share knowledge and free.
Correct.
Everything that I share is free, by the way. Yeah, I don't monetize or I don't charge anything.
Yeah.
So reason being, I like giving. I like sharing knowledge. So that's me, and you can just follow me on Instagram.
Or you can go to his Kelfa.
Oh yeah, so Kelfa is an app. Now it's free airtime for Kelfa. Yeah. So Kelfa is an app, right, that allows people to learn from each other. So it's pretty cool. You can either charge or you can do it for free. And that's where I'm at, giving sharing knowledge as much as possible.
When are you usually free to share this Kelfa?
Oh, good question. So usually weekday nights, right? You'll see me after work going and meeting strangers and whatnot. So it's
that's nice.
yeah, it's I dare say that, right, my sense of contribution, or the need for contribution is very high. Yeah, personally at least.
Yeah.
If I don't do that, I feel very redundant. I feel
Correct,
not needed in at least in society context, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel down. Me being very real with you. So in a sense, when I started DNYK, it was just to document my growth.
Yeah.
But ever since I was impacting people, like just for example, a stranger came to me and like, Darryl, this thing that you shared with me changed my life.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like I'm addicted to that. So at one point where I was so tired, right? I think it was 2 weeks ago. I withdraw. I just withdrawn myself from all this helping others and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Then I realized that, hey, shit, my life is not as satisfying. And now I'm trying to take a step back and coming here, doing interviews, doing podcasts, and I really love it. I really love it. Like giving my time and just helping and impacting.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what will be like your end goal?
Well, I like this question. So people always ask me, what's your short-term goal, what's your long-term goal and whatnot, right? So I think that right now, as of 24, I'm only working towards one goal. 35, I need to be a stay-home dad. It's on my Instagram, it's on everywhere.
That's damn interesting about him. It's like stay-home dad, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Yeah, correct. Later I'll share more. But after which, right, at 35 all the way to 50, I would really love to be a lecturer or build my own institute whereby I can motivate people who don't be like us, right? They're not pursued or pressured by... no, sorry, not the word is not pursued, it's pressured. They're not pressured by society's need of qualification, right? When you look for jobs. So meaning to say, if you are looking for salesmanship, in a sense, sales skill set, come to this institute. We'll equip you. You're looking for coding, you're looking for marketing, whatever. We'll equip you with that knowledge. And we will also pair up with successful jobs and whatnot. Right? So this is something that I want to build before I die. Something I need when I was younger. Right? Something I need when I was younger. So ideally, if you allow me to be more ambitious, right? It's a place where we will actually rewash your mindset. Someone who wants stability, for example, and suddenly something bad happened to you, something happened to your parents, just touch wood, and you say, I want more in life. You come to my school, I will rewire your mindset. I will say that, actually you can achieve anything. If you dream of something, it's possible. So that's what I want to give you, and I'll equip you with skill set. So I'm not the one teaching, of course. Experts will be the one guiding you, roping you, everything. After which, we will still lend you a job, or you want to start something entrepreneurship, we will support you. Then that's where the venture capitalists and whatever will come in play. So that's if you allow me to be very, very ambitious, and that's what I want to achieve before I die. Essentially, if you look at it, it's a lecturer role, but in a very bigger perspective. So that it will continue even if I die, I'm dead or I'm gone. You know, that's what I want to achieve. My end goal.
Building like a school and a legacy.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's a really big goal that you have, and I feel like we all should have big goals, because if we fall short, at least it's
somewhere, right?
Somewhere. It's really somewhere.
Like going back to your point, why 35 stay home dad? Right. So people say, why 35? Why that weird number? At first I was very, very ambitious. I said 30. Then I was like, shit, is the pressure, too strong on me, too heavy on my back. Then I was like, okay, let's take a step back. Let's say 35. Then I was thinking, even if I'm slow, okay, at least I'll be a stay home dad by 40. Not too bad, right? And you might be wondering, why stay home dad so specific? It's because I share on my own Instagram. My dad is a entrepreneur, so he has been based in Malaysia since I was 7. So I hardly spend time with him. Only 21, he came back and he asked me that midlife crisis question. What are you good at? And that's where I snapped and I was like, time to buck up, Darryl. Then But in between, when I was 7 to 21, of course I craved for his love. He was away, right? Absent. Then I was asking myself, will I want my son to go through that? No?
Yeah.
To be honest, my children, my daughter, of course not. So it's that sour feeling in my heart that I can resonate so well, that pushes me I would say pushes me forward, so that I won't have to make my kid go through that same feeling. I think that's my biggest why lah. Really, really, really. So your why must have something that drives you emotionally. Even when you're so damn tired, you don't do it, but when you think about that why, it will motivate you.
Yes.
So that's my why.
Yeah. That's really touching, and thanks really for sharing for the experience, because it's really very personal lah.
It is.
And also like it also helps you in whatever you want to do, because it's really personal. It's something you can only come out with, but come out with. It's your goal.
So I just want to tap on that point, right, and share a little bit more how I even come up with this why. I think a lot of people say, it's very easy, you have already found a why. You know what I'm saying? They will definitely think this way. So I would say that it's a very, very tough process, really. What I did was I stripped myself naked, right? When I say naked, not literally, but I wrote myself with a name in the center, and I wrote down whatever I've gone through since young. Okay, what thing made me sad? Because sadness, happiness, frustration, depression, all these are strong emotions.
Yes.
So if you know one of that emotion is something that can drive you, use it well. That's all. So for me, it's just that crave for fatherly love was so strong. Okay, it was so strong, and I don't want to deny that, because when I was growing up, I keep denying it. I don't need a dad. I don't need a dad. So the more I deny it, there's hatred as well. There's anger. There's sadness. So essentially, this one factor of fatherly love, right, actually gave me four different emotions, 3 to 4 emotions. So I decided to capitalize on it and to spur me forward. That was how I did it. So ask yourself, what makes you happy? What makes you sad when you're younger? Usually it's younger. Because you cannot create a why if you've never gone through something. Think about it. Okay, touch wood, someone whose father got cancer. Let's be specific. Lung cancer.
Yes.
Right? So he might be feeling that depression, that sense of loss. And let's just be even more specific and say that lung cancer was due to smoking. Okay? What will this kid do? It's only 2 things. Number 1, he hates smokers. Number 2, he helped families who have smokers, who suffered from maybe a loss of cancer or whatnot. You get what I mean? So that's the why he can create, you know. Because can you resonate 100%? That sense of loss, the depression, whatever.
Definitely.
So that's what I'm saying. So because of what you've gone through, use that and spur you forward.
I mean, let me share with you something similar to that.
Right.
My aunt and my cousin died from diabetes.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It was last year or this year, I forgot. And the thing is, like, I have been always exercising before their death, and this has even pushed me towards like being healthy.
That explains he woke up today around, I don't know how early, 8 a.m. maybe, working out.
No lah, was it? I went to the gym at 7. I woke up at
7,
6.
you see, insane guy.
So like, I really feel that this kind of personal thing, right, is you have to go through it, and then after that, it just pushes you, and that emotion, that power, right, will really help a lot.
I think so, really.
On an everyday basis, because I exercise every day. Like, it's like I know how to exercise every day, but it's like it is still very tiring.
Yes.
So like you yourself also.
Do we agree that really it's because of whatever you have gone through, your personal experiences, that will create a very solid why. So it goes back down to experience more, try more stuff, taste more things, right? Like maybe you go to Bali for, I don't know, surfing class. After which something happened to you, right? Choi, touch shoot,
If somebody really do that,
so you went surfing, something happened to you, right? You lost a limb.
Hypothetically.
So you'll be super motivated when you come back. It's only 2 things, right? Either you'll be demoralized or you're super motivated. Saying that, hey, now that I lost a limb, I appreciate things better and whatnot. I got that limited time left, limited resources in the sense, right? What can I do to maximize my life? So things like that, like, it is negative, but at least there's something good that will come out of it.
It's more towards how you perceive it, lah.
Correct. So anything can happen. So just
anything can happen.
It's a message to myself as well. Just take things a step at a time and see how life will take you. And at the end of the day, when you join the dots, right, you'll see it's a beautiful picture.
And don't pressure yourself, honestly.
I think I need to hear that really.
Like,
I pressure myself too
okay,
much.
yeah. This is what I recently learned.
Yeah.
Like, really don't pressure myself. I guess, I don't know. This for me, I guess I have a lot of high standards when I do certain things, right? Then suddenly when you don't hit a high standard, right, suddenly you feel a bit demoralized. But sometimes it gives you energy to even push you harder. But also you have to know that you only have one life.
Yeah.
Like, you push so hard and then something might occur that may be bad for you, like burnout or injury. Because, like, for example, if I were to exercise every single day, there will be some form of injury one day or another. But either way, it's like, try not to be so serious about it, I feel.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, you just have one life, and then, like, if you take things very serious, but the thing is, it's also a debate. I don't know.
You're right. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
It's only one life. You better maximize out.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I want to quote something from Gary. Right, the whole world is judging already.
Yeah.
So don't judge yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah, that's why.
You know,
I feel.
Gary said that my strength, his own strength, is that he don't judge himself, which is very powerful. Because for me, I use it as a double-edged sword. I know that when I judge myself saying that, hey, Darryl, you need to sign 20 restaurants today, this month, you suck. Okay, I'm very mean to myself, right? I push myself very, very hard. So that's why I will push to 30 to 20 plus, you know, 40. So, but at the same time, I know that, like, hey, 20 is really not easy to achieve. So give myself a credit, But it's very hard to find the right balance. It's really very hard.
Okay, so I think this is what I found out. Like, once you set yourself a goal, for example, 50 a month, right?
Yes.
And you don't hit that goal, do you beat yourself up or do you move on? I think that's where you have to say to yourself, I did my best, and then I move on. The next time it will be 50 or more than 50. That's what I feel like.
Right. To tap on that, right? I think one very solid question that I think one of the book, I forgot which book stated, right, is that a good day or a bad day is determined by the effort, not the result. To me, it was like, wow, right? So just because I signed 3 deals doesn't mean it's a good day, because maybe it was lucky. But if let's say I put all my effort in, I didn't sign, but I touched my heart. I say I did my best. I really sell how I can sell. It's a good day.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm trying to practice that. It's very difficult, but I'm trying to practice that. So I just want to repeat: a good day or a bad day is really determined by the effort, not the result.
Yeah.
Really.
And I think this quote should be, like, especially for those students, because I think a lot of them really have high standards, right? I think maybe we have that too when we were studying. I don't know.
Yeah,
right? Then
definitely.
Like, alamak, I studied so hard and I got this result.
Yeah.
But I think it's the journey that really helps. Like,
it's true.
As a teacher perspective, because I teach coding, right? Or I've taught before, it's really not about your result. I really don't care about your result.
Right.
It's actually the result of you from where you start and where you end and how much you improve. The
I like that.
Right?
Yes, I like this.
It's the best feeling that it's like, look, you have improved so much. You know? That's the best feeling that a teacher have, because result, who cares about result? I really don't care.
I know what you mean.
So it's the improvement, the journey that you've gone through.
When you talk about improvement, this word, I record this word of advice from my dad today, this morning. He said this, okay, let me just ask you. If you're in a race, okay, and you came in second, and at the coach, I'm a coach, and I ask you, would you work harder for the first? What would you say? Of course, right? Naturally, you are second. Work a little bit more, you'll be your first. Okay, that's in the next race, you came in last. You are 10th. Now I ask you to work harder to be first. What would you say?
Of course,
Of course, but you'll be very, very demoralized. Very, very difficult.
Yes.
Honestly, it's very challenging, correct?
It is.
To be the first.
Correct.
What if, as a coach right now, I ask you that, hey, all you have to do is just win one more guy. Be the 9th. Don't be the first. Just win the guy and be the 9th. So the moral of this story, right, is very, very simple. You just don't chase after being a first position, but you chase after being a better you. I love this story a lot. Really.
Yeah.
So that's what I really needed to hear. Because I keep comparing myself to others who have already achieved something.
Yes.
I'm not an expert.
Yes.
So I'm very hard on myself. If I'm not hitting 25, I'm lousy.
Yeah.
So I ask myself, it's a very simple question, right? Did I give my best? That's one. Number 2, was it better than last month? That's all. So this is what I really want to hear. Like what I needed to hear, and what I think that you guys will receive a lot of value from lah.
Yeah. Just don't
beat yourself up.
Yeah, don't beat yourself and don't compare. Like that's what I feel about the I don't know if it's the education system or the people that surrounds the education system, is that they love to compare.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
you got how much points? You got how much points? You got how much
That's our
points?
secondary school, right?
Yeah,
That's
secondary
our
school. Hey,
yeah.
you lower than me, okay lah. Then go next one. Like,
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like, what's the point of having ranking system? First, second. Okay, yes,
Yes.
that's real life.
Yeah.
That's okay. The thing about real life is that that's number one. There's always number one. There's
Yes.
no second and third.
Yes, you're right.
There's
You're
no
right.
second and third. You can be the number one person everybody crave, but nobody cares about the number
Number
two
two
and
and number three, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, for example, in terms of phone, what's number one now? Huawei. Everybody
Yeah,
loves Huawei.
yeah.
Apple,
Let's just talk about running, right? Usain Bolt. Who's second?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
that's a good point.
Really,
I didn't
right?
know that, yeah.
I don't
Usain
even know
Bolt.
other than Usain Bolt who else is
Correct,
second.
correct.
I who comes third? I don't know.
Like swimming also.
Right.
Now we know second, not second,
Yeah.
Singaporean, Joseph Skilling.
Yes,
but first
correct,
is always who? Michael Phelps, right?
Yeah, you see.
exactly. Yeah,
So-
but nobody cares about the second and third.
Exactly. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, so so that no, honestly, that's real life. That's why there's no point comparing, because like it just makes you more
Demoralized, yeah.
It's just more towards your self improvement, and then see how much you can stretch. Like I mean, for you yourself, it's I don't know, it's a numbers game for sales.
It is a numbers
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm trying to change it a little bit to more of effort game, whereby that requires a lot of hard work. I will track down how many sales I call. Means per day 50 sales. Sorry, per day 50 calls,
50 calls.
50 emails. So if I hit 50 calls, 50 emails within my control, it's considered a good day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the word within control.
Yes.
So what
correct.
do you mean by that?
So because I can control the cost, agree?
Mm.
I dial the numbers is within my control.
Yeah.
Whether the person agrees to meet me is out of my control. Of course, I still can use persuasive words and whatnot to say, hey,
Definitely.
this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Would you like to meet me?
Yeah.
But he's not free means he's not free. He's not keen means he's not keen.
Mm-hmm,
At least I did my part. I call 50 numbers. I'm done. Right? Today's a good day. Let's just talk about meetings, for example. It's still partially within my controls. If I say this week I must at least secure 20 meetings, I better work hard towards that lah. But I think anything that within my direct control means sending emails, calling numbers. That is what I should be looking at. That should be my focus. As compared to right now, I'm focusing on the results. Really just getting deals, contract signs. So is there unnecessary pressure? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because if 50 calls is not enough, I double to 100 calls. For sure, I know that I will still sign the deals.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I won't be so hard on myself.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, Darryl, if it's not working, 50 calls not working, let's just do 100 calls.
Yeah.
100 calls not working, 200 calls.
Yeah.
And not like, why the world is doing this to me? You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Why
yes, yes,
nobody
yes,
want to sign me? You know?
yes,
Yeah.
Correct,
So I think I'm trying to put it I'm trying to put the blame to myself
Yes.
within my control,
Yes.
so that I act on it and not just complain and bitch about it.
Correct.
Yeah, that's something
So,
that I'm trying to do.
As a used to be psychology student,
Yeah.
there's this term called locus of control.
Oh, yes, I heard that as well. Right.
So internal,
External, yes.
Yeah. So internal is more towards like you what you said, what is within your control, you control.
Yes.
And then external is anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything. Like if you're sick, you can't possibly make 50 calls.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You have to rest.
Yeah.
That's what I face. There was once where I really had a bad infection, and then I couldn't exercise. Exercise in my life, you know.
Yeah.
If I don't exercise, I feel like shit.
Right.
So I was like, why am I so hard on myself? And I was like, it's okay. I don't exercise. It's okay. Yeah. So that control. And then there's one quote from Jeff Bezos,
Okay.
Amazon CEO.
CEO, yeah.
He said this that always stay in my heart: control the controllable.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And that's like he
That
said
sums
his
up whatever
secret-
he said.
Yeah. The secret to why Amazon or why he's being a CEO is very good, because he just control the controllable.
Yeah.
Okay, one more quote.
Okay.
By Jack Ma.
Yeah.
So this is not about quotes about controlling, but this is more towards what you should do with your time. So
Okay.
he said this story about about this sunroof. He said sunroof is basically a roof. Don't fix the sunroof when it's raining. Fix the sunroof when
Okay.
it's sunshine.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Means prepare in advance, in a
Prepare in
sense.
advance,
right?
or fix the problem now rather than later.
Yes.
Yeah. And then that two quotes have resonated with me for many times. So if I have a problem now, I solve it now. Because for example, right, laundry.
Yes.
If you delay your laundry, then still okay lah, still got clothes, right?
Yeah.
If you delay laundry 1 week,
Oh,
Alamak,
okay,
your
run out of clothes
getting
already.
close.
Yeah, correct.
I don't know why I said that quote, but okay, I don't know how to relate it to the the uncontrollable. But in a sense that if you are able to control the environment, for example, if you can fix the problem, because fixing problems is within your control,
Yes.
and then it's easier rather than fixing the problem when the problem erupted.
Yep.
But okay, so as a salesperson, right, what are some problems you face with going through your work? Like maybe some people last minute say I can't make it.
Oh yes. Definitely we get that.
So
So
like, how do you like?
I think, especially in a tech startup whereby nobody heard of us, the hard part really is recognition.
Yeah.
Who you? Where you calling from? Who are you? So we definitely get it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's very tough. You need to win them by introducing your company with a bang. So usually from I mean, like Shuga is a data company that allows us to bring more retail traffic to our retail partners, you know. So by saying such things, they were like, oh wow, data company. We use big words like that, or walk-in traffic, because obviously, you know, retail, they want more walk-in traffic. So you actually give them what they want.
Yeah.
What they want to hear. That's how you catch their attention. So it's either it's a very clear yes or no. So within that few seconds or minutes, it's your job to capture their attention.
Then
Definitely not easy.
Yeah, but what if you get rejected? So I'm also want to learn like. So imagine you come up to a store and then the person say, no, I'm not interested in your business. Do you respectfully say okay, then you just move on, or do you try to convince them to do a meeting, or do you like do a weekly follow up? I don't know. Like
okay. So how's my flow is that if let's say I get to meet them already, is it?
Yeah.
So
Inside the store
for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's a first time meeting, that's called canvassing. Okay, means I just walked in and approached them, say, can I speak to your owner or the marketing manager?
Yeah.
So if the owner is there, I'll speak to him, share with him briefly what I do.
Okay.
They say, nah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, why would you? So okay, for my company, we don't do anything or any upfront payment.
Yeah.
Ours is a profit sharing basis. So I'm like, why would you reject such a fantastic offer? Your staff don't have to learn anything. You don't have to pay anything upfront. That's it. Very straightforward, right? So if he still doesn't see what I want him to see, thank you, sir. No worries about it. Let's keep in touch. Get his contact number so they can do a follow up. If he refuses to, it's okay. Alright?
Okay,
Move on next.
Yeah.
So some people, just to add on that, some people always ask me, hey Darryl, how do you deal with rejection well?
Yeah.
I think that's a very, very typical question for salespeople.
Yeah.
So I like to share this. Number game is the truth, right? Just tell yourself 10, right? 10. Every 9 no, one will say yes. Every 9 no, one will say yes. So if you just think about it, okay, this guy said no, that's fine. 8 more, I just get a yes. So it's really rewiring your head, right, to be more open to that what if. Okay, another thing that I want to share is the best case, worst case. I like to call this best case, worst case. So at the juncture whereby I have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Should I walk into the restaurant and ask for a contact number, or should I just walk off? Which is the easier? Of course, walk off, because there's no rejection, there's nothing to fear.
Yes.
Agree. But I always ask myself, if I walk in and if there's what if, right?
Yeah.
And what if the owner is there? What if he's in a good mood? And what if he signed me on the spot? It'd be amazing.
Yes.
And what if he had 5 outlets?
Yeah.
Even better.
Yes.
What's the worst case? I'll just continue my way out.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. So you know what I'm saying? So it's the best case, worst case. So that really helped me a lot. So it's like, Darryl, then I do this countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. It's the countdown, because if not, naturally humans, we have fear.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want to do things out of our comfort zone.
Yes.
Then that's why 3, 2, 1, just do it.
Oh my god, I love it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right.
That's what I tell myself when I jump off anything high.
Anything
no,
high,
no, it's committing suicide.
Yeah.
So anything that actually, like, maybe people perceive me as someone who's very risk taker in sense of like, I do rock climbing.
Okay.
I love
bungee jumping, is it?
I love roller coaster, all that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm actually very scared also. The thing is, not a lot of people know that.
Me too. I actually quite fearful.
But the thing is, I'm the best person, right, to conquer. I'm the fastest person to conquer fear.
Okay.
Because, right, fear is fueled by time. So the more you
delay,
the more the fear becomes bigger.
I like that. Yeah, it's true.
Have you read this book 10 Times by Grant Cardone?
Briefly. Okay, what did he say?
Okay, you don't read it, you hear him talk about all his points.
Okay.
One fantastic book. I love how he does it. So he talks about fear, saying that why a lot of people fear is because they put in time, and time is what fuels fear. So I relate to what I did. There was once where I jumped off a 15 meters, what do you call it, diving board.
Okay.
Because I joined this competition. It's called a deep water solo. So you climb up, and then after you're done with the climb, you just jump down to the deep water.
Yep.
So they need you to go through a confidence test, which is a 15 meters.
Okay, it sounds scary.
Drop. Yeah, scary as F.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go again.
Yes.
But I knew I had to go. So I just went up, and then for me, right, I want to be the first person. Because if I were to be there even longer, I'll be even more scared.
That's true, that's true.
So say, okay, anyone first? Me.
Yeah.
So go there, right? Okay, then you have to position yourself. So you have to put your hand over your head here, and then you put your other hand on your nose, so nose won't go up when you fall down. And after that, okay, ready? Tap. Okay, go.
Jump.
Just go.
Yeah,
I don't say 3, 2, 1.
yeah.
Then just go. Yeah. So all of and you can apply that to anything that you want to do.
I agree totally,
Yeah.
So like schools definitely have presentations.
Yes.
Like, to be honest with you, I'm not as expressive, or like I don't like being in front of audiences
people,
like last time when I was 19.
Yeah.
I dare say that, okay, not say I don't like, more of like I'm okay. Just that definitely you'll feel nervous.
Yes.
Definitely. Even in fact right now, if you were to put me on a stage, right, in front of 200 people, I'll feel nervous as well. But the thing here is that teacher always ask, which school want to be the first? I'll definitely put my hands up, right? My team will be like, why, Darryl, why? Because it's the truth. Once you see the first group perform, you're like, shit, then the stress is there, the fear is there.
Correct.
Just get over and done with.
Yeah.
But of course, for me, last week, or 1 week or 2 weeks, 1 weekend or 2 weekend ago, 1 weekend, yeah, I was in the course. So they were asking someone to share why. Yeah. So I was the first one. So because I was just waiting for the crowd, someone to share first. I was like, nobody's going. Let's just do it. To be honest with you, I was very scared, very afraid, because they are strangers. 40 of them, and I had to share my why, something very personal. But I was like, if you have fear, and you walk towards your fear, means you're stepping outside of a comfort zone, means you're learning. That's all.
Yes.
That's all. Point blank. There's no two way about it. You're learning. So I'm like, after that sharing, I was like, damn, that's the best decision ever.
Right.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
It changed my life. So things like that, as long as you're moving towards the fear, the right kind of fear, of course, right? Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Just step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah, and by stepping out of the comfort zone, like you say, right, the worst thing that you can happen is to learn, or like it will just learn. Yeah, because like if you get rejected, learn from it, move on, right?
That's
from what you said.
From the course that I attended, they say there's no losers, there's only learners. So as much as it's very cheesy, lose, no more losers, learners.
Right.
I kind of agree with it, because if you don't look at losing or failures as failures, just say I learned from it. I think it's okay, which is something that I really need to hear myself as well, because I take failure very personal. I will criticize myself based on skill sets and stuff like that, then pressuring myself to improve, work harder. So I need to constantly remind myself that I'm just 24. Come on, Darryl, give myself a break. You're young. You're not an expert. So I'm also struggling. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, right, so that any 22 years old, 19 years old, anybody younger can gain value. Yeah, just don't be too hard on yourself. I'm just not saying that I'm perfect. I'm just showing you 100% being vulnerable, that these are the problems that I'm facing, and what are things that I can do, and what are the things that maybe will make sense to you as well for your lives.
Yeah, definitely. And do you think that you are going through a quarter life crisis?
Honestly, yes, I am.
Right?
Really.
Yeah.
Like I believe that I'm just constantly looking out for things that make me happy. Really. Last time I don't know. At least think about it. Okay, it's like driving. Without a GPS, right? Without an end destination, you're just driving in loop and loop, right?
Yep.
So right now, I think that happiness is my final destination, right?
Yeah.
So, but I just kind of figuring out what is the actual happiness. I know that it will be happiness. I know that for sure it's not money.
Yeah.
It's just happiness, right?
Yeah.
But what is the happiness? So that's the big question mark that I'm asking myself. Was it playing soccer? Because I really like, I really like and enjoy playing soccer, but I'm not very good at it. Just feel happy when I'm playing it. And is it entrepreneurship? Maybe, right? Is it the process of impacting people? Probably, but it's still a lot of question mark. Really, life is filled with so much question mark that I am personally also feeling very overwhelmed by that. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I can understand how you feel. We're all humans.
We all humans, and like I feel like because you post a lot of things on your social media, like a lot of people perceive like, oh my god, Darryl is like, you know what you want to do with your life. That's why it's like you're posting every day. But in actual fact, we are all still figuring it out.
Yeah, we are all still figuring out. No, the reason why I document daily basis, right, is to look back and like, okay, see, to be honest, right, if you look at my Instagram, there's this thing called highlights.
Yes.
And I created this thing called kindness box.
Oh.
Kindness that I've shared to people, I've showed to people, people have shown to me. Why? It's because days like this right now, when I'm feeling down, I'll relook it.
Correct.
I'll open up the kindness box in a sense to motivate myself to move forward.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know where I'm going. Right?
Same.
It's all these little things that I've done for people done for me that will push me forward.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
the one best thing that your audience can take away with, right? Start documenting your life today.
Yeah.
Because you hold yourself accountable. Really.
Definitely.
Your success is only your own. Like nobody will hold your hand and walk with you and say, hey, the $1 million is there, let me bring you there.
Yeah.
No way. Unless you will take maybe 90% of that. You take 900,000 and you leave you with 100,000.
Or you're from a rich family.
Yeah, or you're from a rich family. If not, you really have to walk yourself there and take responsibility and accountability for it. So to me, and maybe for Haris as well, documenting really give us that sense of accountability. Really.
Yeah, definitely.
Watch yourself. 1 year ago, what were you doing?
Oh my god.
Right,
Stupid stuff.
Yeah, I was doing stupid stuff as well. Right. Really, you look back at my videos that I did 1 year ago, it was humiliating.
Same. But okay, and I really love it because you self-reflect on what you have improved on. I love it because because okay, the thing is, I don't really like this personal thing. I don't really like Instagram stories, right? Because they can't really archive. You must put on a setting to archive it, so you can see all your Instagram stories.
Oh yeah.
In default, they don't. So that's why I like posting on my actual Instagram profile. Because when you scroll back, right, it's like, oh my god, it's getting worse. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then you know that from then onwards, right? Like for example, for me, I did videos and then I slowly improve. I slowly experiment, and that's how like you see the improvement.
Okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Right.
It's a very you can see it in one look.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's my kindness box. That's how I punch myself. Like I'm
forward
go
up.
Go up better.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the difference because personally I don't to create that kind of that kind of content at least.
His one is more Instagram
daily stories.
Correct. Mine is more towards my post, my Instagram post. Okay, and also one thing I stalk at your profile, right? Because I have to do this kind of things, so I have to know what you do. And one thing that really almost made me cry was that there was one time where you went to movies alone. You do go movies alone, right?
Oh yeah.
There was one person said that she thought that you were feeling sad. That's why you go
because I broke up.
Alone, right?
Yeah. She assumed that I broke up.
Correct.
Yeah,
Then in the end she said something. I forgot what's the Instagram post. Then she said, no, you say no. I just here for myself. Then
yes.
I said, hey, why not we take a photo? And then she said, nobody have done that. Now I almost cried.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah. So like,
it gives me goosebumps to date.
This it's like
you know, like to me, that's why I say I'm very, very grateful that my parents, they really showed gratitude and kindness to strangers very well. Right? Since young, my dad, like I mentioned, entrepreneur, he'll bring us to Malaysia organizations, those to help those what do you call it, orphanages and whatnot. So at that point of time, I didn't really understand things, but subconsciously I was wired to like show kindness and share love, really. Essentially, Darryl is not good at anything, but Darryl is one guy, right, that will do his best to just impact one more person. Okay. At that day, that fateful day, right, I was like, should I go watch a movie? I was like, yeah, let's just do it, you know. The lady was so kind. She said, ticket for one. She double confirmed, you know. I was like, yes, please. Then after that, she was like, don't worry, the right one will come. I was like, what do you mean? You know, so I was like, what do you mean? Then she's like,
so sweet,
it's okay. She was like, it's okay to go through this. You know, everything will be better. Yeah, the right one will come. Then I'm like, oh no, I never break up. Are you sure? Don't have to lie. She still tell me you don't have to lie. It's okay to be sad. You know.
Okay.
Then after I was like, for real, I just want to reward myself. You know, I just want to date myself. By the way, can I take a photo with you because you're really, really kind and I really appreciate it. So the moment I lift up my phone, I could see the corner of her eyes. You know, she was about to tear. And she said this because after the photo was done, she was like, nobody have actually stopped to appreciate me just like what you have done. Till date, I can remember that sentence really because yes. Because you see, the funny thing is that you thought that I was actually giving happiness. Guess what? I received happiness. So I really understand that really giving is way better than receiving because subconsciously you're actually receiving it.
Yeah.
Really, I just gave her a photo. In fact, I wanted the photo to kind of like remind myself, you know, reminisce that kindness still exists between strangers.
Definitely.
And she gave me that in return. So to me, wow, like when I just shared it on my Instagram, I just thought that like it's just me sharing a part of my day-to-day life. I'm surprised that those words that I just randomly shared, right, that I randomly described that moment, can be felt by all these, even yourself, after months, you know, that event have passed.
Why.
So at the end of the day, right, it's never about what caption I use. It's whether genuine or not genuine.
Correct.
Whether the event really did happen or not.
Yeah.
I don't need to use the best words or bombastic English. No, it's just it really happened. It was kindness. So yeah, that's one thing that pushing me forward as well.
Yeah, it's really and I was like, fuck, this guy is damn good. So it's like shit. That's like holding back my tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was really good because I feel like kindness is also something that it should be like compulsory to almost everyone because like I think I don't know, have you worked in a retail?
Yes, definitely.
Right?
Cashier,
F&B,
waiter,
all of that. And I feel that we shouldn't complain that the service is bad. We should always complain about ourselves. Did we give the best service to those people?
Yeah,
Because
I understand.
They have gone through so many.
Correct.
And then like so sometimes like I love to crack jokes. So it's like there was once, let me share a bit lah. There was once where I love eating McDonald's. I really love McDonald's. So I'll go there, right, and I love to buy this Mac wings.
Okay,
So,
I love it as well.
but the thing is, I don't like wings. I like drumlets because I'm a healthy guy. Drumlets has less oil.
Okay.
Even though it's still unhealthy
Yeah.
overall. So I went to the counter and say, can I get Mac drumlets? The person shot to
Yeah, like what?
Mac drumlets, we have this new menu.
Yeah.
No, like, just kidding. I just want Mac wings and drumlets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's like, so at least I made their day. Like, that's me.
Yeah,
That's my
that's
kindness.
true.
Yeah, and then like I feel like I just want to be the best customer. Yeah.
I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
for mine it's really because I'm on the other end before,
Ah,
right?
yes.
I was just a typical $7 per hour young boy,
Right.
Being a
Part-timer.
waiter, part-timer.
Ah.
And this lady, she actually gave me a tip because I guess it's in me that I'm very attentive. That's my strength. I didn't know it was a strength until when I was working as a waiter. The lady finished up a cup of water.
Yeah.
I just automatically approach, top up thrice or twice, you know, just to do that given lady because she's very, very nice.
Yeah.
Keep smiling to me. So after which I just approached her and say, oh, how's your meal?
Yeah.
By any chance, would you like some ice cream? I will recommend this. So it's just me being
Oh my
talkative
God.
as usual.
Yeah.
But guess what? She really appreciated it. She ordered the ice cream. She loved it. $10 tip. That was like more than my 1 hour pay.
Yeah.
That's like a pat on my back. Hey, Darryl, talk more.
And it's
You
where
know what I
sales
mean?
comes about, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
But before that, right? Before
Yeah,
sales. So then that was just one of my experiences, right? The next one was this guy. I was in Changi Airport. I was working as customer service with my name tag. He actually greeted me, hey Darryl, good afternoon. That's very nice. And he asked, have you eaten? Why would you ask a customer service, have you eaten? Really? So I was like, not yet. Why? Then he was like, I just want to ask, are you okay? Are you doing good today? He's a local Singaporean, by the way, not a foreigner, not a traveler. Yeah. After which, I'm like, where are you heading to? He said, I'm going Starbucks. Then I'm like, let me bring you there. Out of my goodwill, because he was so nice to me, I just walked him there, guided him to have a chat with him. And that really taught me well. Today, to this date, anybody that has a name tag,
just
I'll greet them by the name.
Yeah.
If it's Doreen and it's auntie, hi auntie Doreen, can I have a McWings like yourself? Like, I like to do this because someone have, showed me the way. Like, it felt nice really to have been greeted, not like, hey bro, Darryl, can you guide me where's Starbucks? It's just nicer.
Yeah, it is nicer.
It's that little tiny kindness, right, compounding. That's why I'm who I am today. Really. So if one thing that I can give to your audience as well, kindness, right, is only when you really give wholeheartedly, you receive. And when you receive, right, it's like what I say, is drug. Will keep you addicted. And you okay, highlight. Okay, highlight. This is very important. When you give something, don't expect. Really, cannot expect.
Oh my
cannot
God,
expect.
Yes.
When you give kindness, means I
my
open
God.
the door for you.
Yeah.
I cannot expect you to say thank you. Cannot.
Yeah.
But when I open the door, naturally I'll smile because I'm happy because I help you.
Yes.
And that's it.
That's it.
My job is done.
That's it.
Whether you say thank you, whether you smile, you say thank you.
Whatever.
You're a very kind gentleman. It's okay,
Yeah.
right? Of course, if you say that, I'll feel happy. I receive kindness. But if you don't, it's fine. I won't be disappointed. And I won't say that, no point being kind. That's very important. Really.
Very important.
So, just give without expectation. It's very easy to say, but hone it. It's really exercising, practicing.
Like, I did a video about it because I was a bit triggered, like why some people post on their Instagram stories or social media saying that I help this person a lot. Why am I not expecting something back? I'm like, dude, you're helping for the wrong reasons already.
Yes.
So I was like, so it was a bit of rant saying that when you try to help, right, really don't expect. There was one time with my friends that I gave this person, I think $20 or $30.
Right.
I never expect him to
pay you back.
Like, this $20 gone.
It's gone.
I'm not expecting anything in return.
Yes.
Like I felt his story. He said that he wanted to go to work, whatever. I don't really care. Then my friends like, hey, what you give him? Is like, I don't care. Like I give him, at least I help someone.
Yep.
Then like the next time I met with my friends, like, hey, I saw the same person doing the same thing. And I'm like, it's okay. At least I've done my part.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
right.
Just
that's
it.
That's it.
So I don't expect anything in return.
You're right.
Yeah. So I never really hang out with my friends
Yeah.
that much anymore.
Yeah.
So friends very important, guys. Friends very important.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, no matter what money or what, right, I just give. I don't really expect, and I really agree to that because, right, a lot of people expect things in return, like especially in work. Hey, can you help me out? It's like, just help lah. Don't expect anything. And then there's there's this book I forgot. If you have 5 minutes to help the person, just go.
5 minutes to help the person.
Just 5 minutes. Can you help me to do?
Yeah.
Okay, can.
Just
I got
do
5
it.
minutes. Go. Just do it.
I like that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because a lot of people think that I got this, I got that, busy. So tell yourself, you got 5 minutes to do what the person is asking. Just do it.
Go for it.
Open the door. Open the
door. Go
door.
for it. Yeah.
Carry the bag. Okay. Then I step further. Nobody asks for any help. Usually Singaporeans don't ask for help.
Yeah. Just
now for you have 5 minutes. The person look like want to help. Do you help?
Correct.
So that's like
serious.
Like that's really, I feel like as a community, like, we should really spread this kindness around.
You're right. Yeah. So even if you're not a kind person by nature, right, you just think about it. Like, I just put a very logical scenario in your head. You are going for an interview, assuming you don't know who the hell your interviewer. You are at the lift, okay, lift lobby. And in the lift is gonna close. Yeah. If you're kind, you open. Okay, someone steps in, you help the guy. If you're mean, you press the close button, you jabbing it down, and guess what? The interviewer is the dude outside the lift. Who knows? Yeah. But kindness always win. And I'm never ever kind like who I am today, and I'm still working on it. Right, until Gary V really just force it down my throat at least. You know. He said kindness always wins, and he showed us true kindness. He really never monetized his audience and whatnot. So, and I always like how he portrayed kindness as cool, kindness as the in thing. Yes. Slowly, I asked myself, right? Happiness, is it kindness? Kindness, is it happiness? I don't know. Try. Try. So I actually, those buskers singing. I not just the money. I'll ask him, what's your Instagram? Can I follow? Yeah, because not just like people always put on the card the Instagram page, whatever. But I just want to talk to him. Just want to understand people who are chasing their dreams. I'm like, I just talk to them. Yeah, I just want to talk to them. I'm like, bro, I'm also chasing my dream to be a stay-home dad. Like, hey, let's get in touch. Things like that.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. Because so cool. It's always this connection or like that little encouragement that will push that guy forward. Correct. You never know, man.
Yeah. And with that note, I think we should wrap up with this because we also have another event after this. Yes. So thank you, Darryl, to come down with our Quarter Life Crisis podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think hope you guys learned something. I think we covered a lot of things. Yep. And anything that you want to say? Last few words to the audience.
I think it's okay to feel clueless. Really, it's okay to feel lost in life. Just know that everything will work out at the end of the day, because that's the message that I want to tell myself as well. If you don't know what so let's just summarize it up, okay? Self-awareness is damn bloody important. That's the number one thing, followed by income skill, money making skill sets, then followed by your final destination, where you want to be at. I think once you have these three things, and before that, right, is your why first.
Yes.
Right? Your why. Your why. What we shared so much, right, is going back and taste stuff, experience stuff, look at your personal experiences, encounters, what you have gone through. Find that why. Then you double down on yourself. Who are you? Self-awareness. Get your money-making skill sets. Yeah. Then you can think of adding impact to the ecosystem, the society, and what else. That is what I'm using myself as well. Really. So right now, I would say that I'm only at the first three steps. Moving up and down, front and back. Yeah. We are all there. So hopefully this will add value to your lives.
Yeah. So if you guys want any help with sales or just someone to talk to, Darryl is the best man.
I'm definitely happy to help, really.
All right, so thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a nice time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So bye.
See you.
Just wave. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, we're done.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. You're a very good interviewer, interviewee.
Interviewee. Yeah. Holy shit, time flies.
Yeah, man. What time now? Shit, are we late?